They released a new Rogue One trailer. Did you guys watch that?
Nope.
You see that?
Yeah,
You
of course. Yeah,
I'm trying to see as little.
No.
I was walking around Disney yesterday.
Yeah.
And Rogue One shit is everywhere.
Let me stop you.
I'm trying not
Let
to
me
see
stop
it.
you real quick.
Yeah.
There are so many Star Wars movies projected to come out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just blindly see every one that comes out.
Oh.
But the young Han Solo movie, I can't. I mean, I
Well,
can't imagine.
you know what? I feel like there are so many Star Wars movies coming out. If I just say I'm there for all of them, I'm going to be disappointed
You're gonna
and
have
I'm
a
going to
bad
be
day.
wasting a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
need to watch the trailers to gauge whether
Yeah.
it's one that's worth seeing
Yeah.
or one that needs to be
The
skipped.
episodes I'll see blind. Those I'll see. But yeah, the spin-offs.
Yes, that's how I feel.
Yeah, fuck
I
that.
guess so far this is like the first spinoff, so
Yeah.
I'm still just
Yeah, okay.
gonna go blindly.
Sure.
But yeah, maybe when it starts to get a little oversaturated, which is pretty close to being there.
Because, let me also add, watching this trailer, I really liked it. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could easily see, and I never thought this was possible, I could see myself getting sick of Star Wars. There is just so much, like, I can't quite put my finger on it. It's not like I've gotten too much now. Do you ever get a meal and the first bite you go, wow, this is fucking delicious, but this is rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to be able to finish this whole plate.
Of course.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel about the Star Wars trailer. It's very rich, and I'm excited for this movie, but I could see, like, okay, I could see too much of this spoiling Star Wars for me.
And I had this conversation with you. We both watched the new trailer, and you kind of said something, and it's how I kind of criticized it a little bit before, and I feel like maybe I wasn't quite clear on what I was criticizing. I think maybe we have an understanding now. That I kind of feel like, I'm going to see it, I hope it's cool, but it's a little bit like Star Wars the TV series. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a little bit...
I think it's the most
you know what I mean?
un-Star Wars looking trailer for a Star Wars movie I've ever seen. Even Star Wars Episode 7, the new one.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams...
had the spirit of it.
I feel like, you know what? Star Wars, the original George Lucas's Star Wars, were filmed in a classical style. Very, like, controlled, smooth camera movements. That old-fashioned
Those white-
white...
Right.
And I feel like J.J. Abrams updated it. He made a modern movie, but it was in the vein, it was in the spirit of that. Maybe
Still had that energy,
Maybe
sure.
he had moving cameras and stuff that you wouldn't see in the original Star Wars, but he still had those grandiose kind of controlled movements.
Sure.
And I felt like this trailer, at least, was very like Saving Private Ryan. Like,
Yeah.
we got the camera on our shoulder and we're
Yeah.
fucking running
Absolutely,
through the
yeah.
action with it. And it's like, very cool,
Yeah, it could be good.
but that is very un-Star Wars.
But that I
and
would,
not even in a bad way.
No, yeah, because I feel like
Sure.
these one-off movies have the freedom to do that because I don't
Yeah.
really care.
And when I say Star Wars the TV series, I feel like that's kind of how I see it. It's a little nerdier, and a little more just kind of like here's more, it's kind of done in a different way. But that's not necessarily like hey, if it's cool and maybe I will want 50 more. I don't know.
I felt like this trailer
but
showed me
it's-
too much though. Like
I could
What
see
do you
that.
think-
I could see
I
that.
feel
Too much
like
of-
I can
a little
pretty
more
much,
of the plot maybe than I want.
I don't know, obviously, but I feel like a lot of the plot, like, I think I know where this is going to lead. Like, it gave me some, like, my brain started working in ways at which I was like, okay,
See, that's why
I don't want to think about this.
I didn't want to watch the trailer when I
Yeah.
heard it came out, and then like seeing merchandise of all these figures that I've never seen before. It's like, what is that guy? The robot dude looks cool. Oh, I don't want to see this.
Rocco warned me. He's like, "Hey, before you watch this trailer, people are saying that it kind of might give away too much." I said, "Okay,"
There's a
and I
little
watched
extra
it,
plot.
and I didn't feel like I got
Okay.
very much out of it.
I felt
But
that-
I can
felt
see where you're
like
coming from. It does give a hair more plot. All we knew is that a team is put together to get the Death Star plans. This one gives a hair more plot, specifically in the beginning.
Sure, I guess I
and,
see-
So I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, what I'm thinking is going to happen isn't what happens. That would suck if they showed that in the trailer, and I figured, that'd be a bummer. But
Yikes.